Hey up everybody, lovely weekend again. Time to get a few jobs done around the place. I'm actually going to build a chicken coop today for my son. He wants some chickens, so I said right, fair enough. We'll put a bit of time aside for this weekend, and we'll build you a bit of a chicken coop. So don't know how I'm going to do it. I've seen a few designs, but as always, I'm going to make it up as I go along. So let's see what we've got, what we can use. Got these two plywood pallets that I think I'm going to use. They were going to get thrown away, and I thought that's a decent bit of plywood. It's about 7 foot by 4 foot. There's two of them, so that's the main thing that's going to be built out of, I think, and the rest of it's just going to be normal pallet wood, as always. So let's have a go and see what we can do. I'll show you this one here. I went to Scotland on Thursday to do a job in Glasgow. It took us about 3.5 hours, 4 hours or something to get up there, which is about normal. But on the way back we got stuck in a traffic jam on the M6, and as we went about a mile in about 2.5 hours, and on the side of the road was this, and I said to my mate, "Oh, just grab that." Anyway, it's that's all it is. It's a number plate, but I thought, look what it sort of says. So I think that's the sign for my toilet that I'm going to have in my bar. So basically, if you cover them up, look what it says. So that's going to be the sign for my toilet. I think even with that, it still more or less says piss. But yeah, nice little find that. Nice little story behind it. 2.5 hours spent on the M6 in a traffic jam, and you come away with this. Brilliant. I don't want to damage this plywood top, but I want to get these blocks off. But I'm finding it easier just to take them off sort of a couple at a time, rather than get my crowbar right at the back and pull them all off. That'll damage the big piece of plywood that I want to keep. So it seems easier just to take it off in little slivers, really. Basically what I've done is just made a bit of a square. This is going to be the front, and the open ones are going to be the sides. So I'm going to put a big door on this side so that it can be opened and cleaned out, and I'm going to put the nesting box on this side. So all I'm going to do now is build a frame round here just to strengthen it, and that'll give me something to screw the pallet boards to for the outside cladding. after one of these for a while. Right, what I've done, this is quite a big pallet, 55 inch by 45 inch. So I'm just taking the blocks off it and I'm going to use this for the roof. So that's going to be the roof. I've got an old roll of felt there that I'm going to put on top of it, and then I've cut 4 of these down. That's going to give me the slope on the roof. I'm going to fasten them to it, and that's going to be give me the fall on from front to the back. My cunning plan is this is upside down. So when I've done this roof, the roof's going to be bigger than the shed by about 3 inch on each side, I think, and maybe 2 inch at the front and at the back. So that'll just keep the rain off it, stop it going down onto the chicken shed. That's my plan anyway. So what I want to do is tack this felt underneath. This is going to be the underneath. Tack it underneath and have no holes in the felt on top. Fold all them over, tack them underneath. So look from this side. That'll be the front when that's upside down, and then the rain, when it's turned over, will come down off the back this way. That's my plan anyway. My first thoughts were just to put some clout nails or something to nail this this felt down, but then I thought it'd be a much better way of clamping it if I use these battens. So I've put this top on there now, but I've just realised that this needs to come off and go underneath the felt because it needs to have some sort of drip lip on it. So I'm going to leave that hanging down there for now and see what happens, because hopefully any water that comes down will just drip straight off the edge of that and not touch the actual chicken coop itself. I'm going to see how that goes for now. I'm just quickly knocking up this nesting box. So 4 posts on each corner. I'll put a slight angle on this one here. So I'll just run it through to there, because this is going to be a sloping top for the box, for the egg box. What I'll do, I'll put a top on it, lift it up, and the chickens will lay their eggs inside here. And then this whole thing attaches to the side of the chicken coop. Cut this thick piece of plastic. It's like waterproof membrane that you put under concrete when you're concreting. So I thought I'd put that in the bottom and then put this sacrificial hardboard on top, so that it'll soak anything up, but it won't go through the visqueen into the plywood base below. So I think it'll just make this base last. So I think what it'll do is make this base last a little bit longer under there. And this hardboard's just off a pallet anyway, so I get a lot of this. So I can just use this until it's knackered and then throw it away and just replace it. And it should make the coop last a little bit longer. So that's the nesting box inside. Come through there, fill this with straw, and they should lay their eggs in there somewhere. So I just need to put a top on that now, and some felt on that, and then a ramp up to the door, and that'll be that, more or less finished. I've just found this in my scrap pile. bang on perfect. So I don't even need to cut it down. I want it to come over here so that any water comes off and drips down there. Put a couple of hinges on there. Put some felt on top. Job's a good one. So, nesting box. Door fun in and out. Just put some perches and stuff inside there. See if we can go inside and have a better look. A ramp, a ladder for them to climb up. And then the perches and stuff inside. Just put these old sticks, these old branches for a bit of decoration. Yeah, so they're going to come out of there in the morning, down the ladder, and then just going to build some sort of pen in here for them so they can scrat around in here all day. It's lucky the free range egg restriction has just been lifted today. It were because of the bird flu, they weren't allowed outside, or if they were outside they had to be covered up with a cover. But it's just been lifted today just in time, so build some sort of pen round here. Right, that's about it for today, because I'm going to go watch the Snooker World Final with Ronnie O'Sullivan and Judd Trump. So, thanks for watching. I shall make a video when I do the pen, when I get the chickens and we can see them all scratching around and playing and living happily ever after. Thanks for watching, cheers, bye.